Om Sri Sai Ram, offering my most loving pranams at the lotus feet of our beloved Bhagwan. What is the goal of education? Is it only learning? Not just academic excellence. Schools have to promote another kind of excellence also, and that is happiness index. How can schools improve happiness quotient? Is it important in the learning teaching process? Scientific research says a lot of cognitive and emotional development takes place in a place where there is a lot of happiness abounding. Have you seen schools where there are castor oil faced teachers who do not even smile or wish when the children greet them? Is that what a school has to be? We are trying to promote happiness as both a means as well as a goal of learning. It should always be, thank God it's a Monday and I'm going to school, not thank God it's a Saturday and I'm running away from school. How can we promote happiness? UNESCO has come up with a beautiful framework for happy schools. It's called the Happy Schools Framework. Every school has to follow these principles that are laid there. It is not a very rigid framework. There is no one size fits all here too. It is what is possible within the means that is available in the school, but where all the stakeholders are involved in making the place a very, very happy one. Therefore, UNESCO has prescribed 4 different areas which are crucial in order to promote happiness in schools. Persons, place, process, and principles. Who are the people who are involved? Starting from the school management, the leadership has to be involved, and they have to make it that happiness quotient has to be improved in the schools. And towards that end, whatever is possible within their means, they will have to make use of anything that can promote happiness in the schools. The process would involve, now the National Education Policy talks about art integrated learning, sports integrated learning, bringing in the fine arts into the teaching learning process. And then what about promoting reading as a skill? These are all the finer aspects which would promote happiness in the schools. Now, when we are talking about happiness, it is not the happiness that you would find in a football playground. It is not that riotous laughter which is disruptive. We are talking about the quiet joy that comes up when children discover the joy of learning. If you see the Vidya Vahini's, Sri Sathya Sai Vidya Vahini's objectives, one of the principles, one of the pillars on which it stands is IIEP, which is insightful, inspiring, enjoyable and participative learning. This enjoyable learning is all about the process. How do we set the process in motion? When you have activity-based learning, When you have contextual learning in place, when you have service learning being promoted, then education becomes transformative. We are promoting that quiet joy when children discover the pleasures of learning something that is useful. So that is about the process. What about the place? The place has to be secure and safe enough for children to feel empowered and valued. For teachers not to be overwhelmed with the various commitments, but to feel that this is a happy place where I feel happy to work. In fact, reports tell us in the papers that even in war-ravaged zones, schools become those oases of happiness and joy, because within those walls of the school, the environment is so empowering, where the children and the teachers forget their daily miseries and get involved in the pleasure of learning. That is what we mean by happiness in place. And then, of course, the principles on which the entire school stands. Every school has got a vision and a mission statement. These principles should be so empowering. It should be inclusive. It should promote diversity. It should promote all kinds of children coming from all stratas of society. Children should feel empowered to study there. When these things happen, definitely the school becomes a very happy place where they enjoy the entire process of coming to school. So, here's wishing you all to create a wonderful, happy, joyous classrooms in the days ahead. Thank you, Sai Ram.